session with the management, all the president, the deans, and everything. They had one student there, 22 years old. His name is Joe O'Shea. He's just graduated this year. And I was describing how kids learn differently. They learn interactively and collaboratively. And everyone turned to Joe and says, "What's your experience?" And he said, "I don't read books." Everybody's like, "Doesn't read books?" And he said, "No, I get really bored reading books. I find that I don't read books per se. I know what's in books, but I sample. I look at a whole bunch of things at once, and I do all this online." So I was very interested. Who is this guy? Afterward, I had my own plane that day. It was a good day, okay? So I had a private plane. And he was going back to Tallahassee, so I said, "Come with me. We'll go together." So he got with me in the plane. And I said, "Who are you?" He says, "Well, I came from a poor family. We never had health care. We just never went to a doctor. And I'm really excited next year because I'm going to get health care." And I said, "Why?" He says, "Well, I'm going to university in England." I said, "Really?" He says, "Yeah, I'm doing a master's degree." I said, "Great. What university?" He says, "Oxford. It's the hardest university in the world to get into for a master's degree." I said, "Really? And did you get a scholarship or something?" He says, "Yeah, I have a scholarship." He says, "It's called a Rhodes Scholarship." This is the only young person in the entire southeast of the United States that won a Rhodes Scholarship. And he doesn't read books. So I started talking. He's deeply knowledgeable about psychology, about philosophy, and about all these other. He doesn't read books. Oh yeah, he's also president of the Students' Council, runs a $10 billion budget. When Katrina hit in New Orleans, he created a clinic that sees 10,000 people per year. It's his own clinic that he did as a volunteer thing. And he also created the Global Peace Exchange, which is government leaders from 70 countries around the world. But he doesn't read books. So there's something really interesting that's happening here. Personally, I think people should read books. Fiction is great. I don't read fiction, but I think people should read fiction. I think it's good to have a vocabulary. It's good to have proper grammar. And you need to know that Brussels is the center of the European community. You need to know that. But it was a great American statesman and politician, Sam Johnson, who said there's two kinds of knowledge. There's the knowledge of knowing something and the knowledge of knowing how to find it. And what these kids are saying, this is so significant to Google. I've never talked with the executives of Google about this, but I will. But these kids at their fingertips can find out anything. So this is something we're going to have to watch carefully. It disturbs me a little bit, but it's something that maybe the way that we acquire knowledge is changing. That part of our brain that remembers facts and figures is going to be replaced by a part of the brain that has collaborative, searching, organization capabilities. Thanks for asking the questions. It's really juicy.